Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, and my fellow dweebs, Pat the Monkey back again with another unboxing video. This time it's Phyrexia All Will Be One Set Booster Box number 2. Thank you for joining me on this one. So let me get to this. So the first box that we had opened, it was, I think, a so-so box. We did get an Elish Norn there. Good legendary creature, good commander. If you're going to do mono white, I think that would be quite a strong commander to build. But in terms of the other cards, we didn't really get any of the other spicy hits except for, I think it was one of the swords. So we did get that. So I would say that the box was not a dumpster fire, but I would say that it wasn't a win. So maybe in the realm of the stinker, as I would call it. So maybe in this box we can probably try to get some better luck. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and let's go on this journey. Let's see what we get. Okay, moving on to the first pack. Let's see what we get. Right off the box, right off the pack, we get a mythic in the list slot. It's Tiamat from the AFR set. Nice way to start. Thank you for that. Okay, let's put that over here on the cool pile. Maybe over here. And then we get a Ravenous Necro Titan in the foil. Let's put the foils over here. Oh, and we get a second mythic. This time it's Staff of Completion, one of the sought-after cards of this particular deck. So yeah, let's put that over here in the second cool pile. Yeah, wow, this is such a great way to start the box. 2 mythics right away, 1 in the list card. Okay, and yeah, let's get this chaff all sorted out. Ooh, and we get the foil land. Let's put that over there, and the art card over here. Alright, so as compared to the last pack, I will try to get through this box as quickly as I can, you know, for the sake of brevity. Okay, second pack, we get a list card, Mirrodin Besieged. Pretty good. Let's put that over here. Okay, and a foil Necrogen Retro Priest, and then a Rhea Ivor, Bane of Bladehold. So it's a 2 white-black 3/4 Phyrexian Knight legendary with Battle Cry. So whenever this creature attacks, each other attacked creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. At the beginning of combat on your turn, the next time target creature would deal combat damage to 1 or more players this combat, prevent that damage. If damage is prevented this way, create that many 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Might Artifact creature tokens with Toxic 1, and this creature cannot block. Okay. Interesting, a lot of text there. I'll have to get through it some other time, but let's see how that works out. Okay, moving on to the second pack. Wow, this is probably the best first pack opening I've had for a particular box. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, we start off with another list card, this time from Zendikar Rising. Foil over here. We get Raz, the Unstoppable Juggernaut, for the rare slot. So it's a 8 to cast 7/5 artifact creature, Juggernaut. Juggernauts you control attack each combat if able. Juggernauts you control can be blocked by walls by virtue of them being Juggernauts. And other creatures you control have base power toughness 5/3 and are Juggernauts in addition to their other creature types. So wow, this is a pretty good mechanic for combat damage, yeah? Okay, so more commons there, uncommons, and commons, and the left. Okay, so moving on to the next pack here. Let's see what we get. No list card. So first 3 packs, we got 3 list cards, and this one, finally that run came to an end. Okay, so we get the Samurai, put that token out there. Okay, Hazardous Blast for the foil. Let me just arrange these cards properly. Okay. That there, sorry, give me a minute here. Okay, we get Mirex, which is a land sphere. You can tap it for colorless. Tap it, add 1 mana of any color. Activate only if Mirex enters the battlefield this turn. Pay 3, tap it, create a 1/1 Phyrexian Might Artifact creature token. Okay, let's put the land here. This cultivator there. Okay, then a bunch of Cameo uncommons. And yeah. Ooh, okay, you get a nice foil plane in the alternate treatment. Alright, moving on. So what do you get? Okay, we get a Bone Picker Scourge in the foil. Ooh, and we get another Eternal Wanderer for the rare. And Quicksilver Fisher. And a bunch of uncommons, commons, and land. Okay, so that one, as I mentioned in the other box, it looks like if you get a set booster pack with 3 commons, it looks like you would get a nicer pack in terms of value, but that one was just a little bit weird. I wasn't too impressed with the Eternal Wanderer there, as he sort of rare, and you didn't even get a mythic. So let's see. Okay, we get another Filigree Silex here. Okay, first Punisher. Okay. Commons and land over here. Okay, moving on to the next pack. Okay. Phyrexian Goblin. Foil. Okay, we get another mythic, and it's another Vraska. Okay. And we got a rare from the Commander set for Phyrexia, and it's Mirage Mockery. It's a sorcery for 2 in blue. Choose one, create a token that's a copy of target artifact creature you control, or create a token that's a copy of target non-artifact creature you control. Then you can pay another 2 in blue as you cast it for Entwine. Okay. Ooh. And a second rare, or third card with rare or mythic status. So it's a Goliath Hatchery for 4 and 2 greens. It comes in the battlefield. You create 2 green Phyrexian Beast creature tokens with Toxic 1, and if a player is corrupted, if an opponent is corrupted, then you choose a creature you control, then draw cards equal to its total toxic value. Okay. Alright, so that's a pretty good box right there. I mean, pack. And again, as you can see, it's those 3 common pack where you tend to get the better looking cards. So that's a very interesting observation, and within just two boxes, right, we're able to easily detect what kind of scenario would generate better cards as you open. At least this is for the set boosters. Okay. Another level here. Foil Furnace Punisher. You get Conduit of Worlds, where you can basically play cards from your lands from your graveyard. Bone Picker Scourge. Okay, and then some inconsequential commons and uncommons. That was stinker. Okay, let's move on to the next pack. So as of right now, we have 3 mythics, which is pretty good for the first third. And we're getting another list card. This time it's a common Yavimaya Barbarian. Okay, Woolshock Splitter, and we get a Seachrome Post for the land cycle. Sinew Dancer. Okay, and then the uncommons here, and the commons there. Expanse Mountain. Oops. These cards are a little bit slippery. I'm noticing. But it looks like the card quality of this is quite good. Okay, last pack for this particular stack of cards, the first 8, if you will. Okay, Phyrexian Beasts. We get the Hex Gold Hover Wings and the rare Melira. Okay. Ooh, and we got a mythic, our 4th mythic, which would be Nayali Sun's Vanguard from the Commander precons. So for 2 Boros, you get a 3/3 Human Rebel Legendary. Attacking tokens you control have double strike. Whenever 1 or more tokens you control attack a player, exile top card of your library. During any turn you attack with a token, you may play that card. Nice. Okay, this is a pretty good mechanic. Good pickup for us. That's Mythic number 4. Mind you, in the first 8 packs, sorry, first 10 packs, this is 30 packs, right? Yeah, 30 packs. Okay, let's put that away here, and then we get to the uncommons, commons, and there you go. It's another 3 common card pack. Okay, moving on to the second stack, and let's see what we get here. Gosh, sometimes these Japanese packs are so hard to open. Okay, we got a Thirsting Roots. Okay, and for the foil, for the rare, we get an Argentine Masticore. Okay, and then Showcase Urbrask Anointer there. Okay, Light Belly Rat. Just get so many of that right now. And a nice foil Forest. And this art card. Moving on to the next pack. Oh boy, we get another Mythic, and it's a Sword of Feast and Famine from Double Masters. Wow, this is great. This is a much better box than box number 1. We're not even halfway through the box, and by far, even without Elish Norn, this is really, I think, for me, a pretty good, solid pickup. So yeah, Sword of Feast and Famine Mythic over there, and then we get a foil Slaughter Singer. And we get another rare, which is White Sun's Twilight. So it's an X spell, X White White. It's a sorcery. You gain X life. Create X/1/1 colorless Phyrexian Might artifact creature tokens. If X is 5 or more, destroy all of the creatures. Wow, this is a really nice Lord White and White. Good pickup for me. Okay, so Mere Convert. Wow, that was a pretty good pack, and nice having another sword. Just, yeah, pretty solid pack right there to start off this particular stack of cards. Alright, so here we go, and right off the bat we have a list card, which is Jodas Avenger. So for 5 in blue, you get a 4/4 Shapeshifter. Pay 0 until end turn. Jodas Avenger gets -1/-1, gains protection. Gains your choice of double strike, protection from red, vigilance, or shadow. Okay, and then we get a foil Silevok Battle Chair in foil. Oh, and we get a Mythic. It's in blue. Icar Moon Gauntlet. Okay, it's an artifact for 2 in the blue. Planeswalkers you control have 0 Proliferate, and -12. Take an extra turn after this one. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, choose a counter on target permanent, put an additional counter of that kind on that permanent. Wow, this is an amazing card. Support for Planeswalkers for sure, with Proliferate, and you get an alternate ultimate, right? At -12, you get another extra turn. This is a very solid card. I like this. So this is Mythic number 6. Wow, this is such a good pack. Okay, I am really happy with this one. Okay, again, well, this time 4 commons, but containing that sphere there. And another nice art of Elish Norn doing whatever she's doing. Okay, wow. Okay, let's move on. Okay, this time no list card. Yeah, so we have the Rustvine Cultivator foil, Mycosynth Gardens. Alright, so what does this do? It's a sphere. Add 1, get colorless, pay 1 tap, add 1 mana of any color, X, and tap it. Mycosynth Gardens becomes a copy of target non-token artifact control with mana value X. Okay, let's put the land over here. Sinew Dancer. Okay. 3 commons and so yeah. Okay, we are now just about to finish the first half of this set booster box, and we have 6 mythics already. Now, will the second half be able to sustain that momentum and maybe get more than 10 mythics? We'll see. But that's my goal now. If we can get 10 mythics, I would be happy. So to start off, we have Urabrask Forge, Nefertiti's Priest. Okay, a couple of uncommons there. Commons going in. Forest. Art card. Okay, we have another list card here. Thopter Foundry. Alright, good for artifact decks. Let's put that over here. We have a Vivisection Evangelist. Do we get another mythic? No, it's a rare. The Mercurial Spell Dancer. So for 1 and blue, it's a Phyrexian Growth for 2/1. This can be blocked whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put an oil counter on Mercurial Spell Dancer. So whenever Mercurial Spell Dancer deals combat damage to a player, you may remove 2 oil counters from it. If you do, when you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell. Then you may choose new targets for that copy. Okay. Oh, we get a second rare, which is the Might Overseer for 3 and white. It's a 4/2 Phyrexian Soldier with first strike, and as long as it's your turn, creature tokens you control get +1/+0 and half first strike. So you can pay 3 and 1 Phyrexian white, create a 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Might artifact creature token with cost 1. So that is pretty cool. So it looks like you know, there is a play here to make a Might sort of theme for if you draft this, and I think that would be pretty cool. And we did see some awesome cards that push the sort of Might token strategy. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Okay, Phyrexian Might. Okay, we have the Rib Skip and foil. It's a rare. Norn's Wellspring, so it's an artifact for 1 and white. Whenever a creature you control dies, try 1 and put an oil counter on Norn's Wellspring. So you can pay 1, tap it, remove 2 oil counters from Norn's Wellspring, you draw a card. You get another rare in Showcase. Ooh, and it's Kaito, Dancing Shadow. So this is a Planeswalker in Borderless. Gorgeous looking card in black and white. So it comes in with 3 counters. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you may return 1 of them to its owner's hand. If you do, you may activate loyalty abilities of Kaito twice this turn rather than only once. So you can +1 him, and up to 1 target creature can't attack or block until your next turn. 0 is you draw a card. And -2, create a 2/2 colorless drone artifact creature token with Death Touch, and when this creature leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Wow, this is a nice, very nice Planeswalker. Yeah, great pickup there. Okay, so we'll take care of the uncommons here, and again the commons, foil island, yeah, and a signed art card. Alright, down to the last 3 packs for this particular stack. Pretty good so far. We've cooled down now since the first stack, but I'm still hoping we can hit 10 mythics. Okay, so we have a foil Testament Bearer. So for the rare, we have Umptus, Grand Metatech. Do we have anything on? Okay, nothing to follow that up with. Okay. Pack number 18. Let's see. Okay, we have Shieldred's Edict. Okay, what do we got? So we get a rare. Oh, which is the Monumental Facade. And a Sinew Dancer. Swing and a miss. Okay, last pack for the stack. Assuming you can get this pack open. So you know this card here. Alright, so for the foil slot, we get a Skrelv's Hive. So for 1 and white, beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and create a 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Might artifact creature token with Toxic. Corrupted, as long as the opponent has 3 or more poison counters, creatures you control with Toxic have lifelink. Pretty good card, I would say, in the foil. And we get a mythic, it's the Phyrexian Obliterator. So for 4 black mana, it's a 5/5 trample Phyrexian Horror, and whenever source deals damage to Phyrexian Obliterator, that source's controller sacrifices that many permanents. So this is mythic number 7. Could we still make 10? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, Sawblade Scamp, Quicksilver Fisher, and then we have a bunch of uncommons here. Okay, right there. Okay. So far, I've not heard of any particularly strong reprint coming from this deck. I mean, from this set, except for the Phyrexians there and the Land Cycle. But in the previous set, right, it was a purely reprint set, which I also did a couple of unboxings there. So Phyrexian Mites. Okay, we have a foil Copper Longlegs. Do we get another mythic? Is it? Yes, we do. We do. It's in green this time, and it's Tyrannox Rex. So for 4 green, we get a 8/8 Phyrexian Dinosaur. This spell can't be countered. It has Trample, Ward 4, and Haste, and Toxic 4. Wow, this is a pretty good card for those creature decks, and if you're trying to take advantage of the Toxic mechanic, this is quite good. So this is mythic number 8. Amazing. Okay, I think the most I've had is 11, or was it 12? I don't remember now. Okay, just take care of these commons here. Again, the 3 common. Oh no, this time there are 4 common cards and the land. So that was 2 straight packs of mythics, was it? Okay, so we are now at 8 mythics, 2 more to go to hit the 10 target, and we have mythic number 9 in the list slot. It's Ajani, Strength of Pride, who consequently would be completed by the Phyrexians. So Ajani comes in with 5 loyalty counters for 2 white, +1 gain life equal to the number of creatures you control, plus the number of planeswalkers you control. So good for those super fence decks. -2, create a 2/2 white cat soldier creature token named Ajani's Pridemate. With whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Ajani's Pridemate. And for the ultimate, for 0 loyalty, if you have at least 15 life, more than your starting life total, exile Ajani's Strength of Pride and each artifact creature your opponents control. Ooh, okay. Nice board wipe there. In the list slot. Okay, and for the rare, we get Slowbad, the Iron Goblin. Slowbad is 2 in the red. Tap, sacrifice an artifact, add an amount of red equal to the sacrificed artifact's mana value. Spend this mana only to cast artifact or activate abilities of artifacts. Okay, then we have the uncommon slots now. And the common slots here. And full art mana. Okay, so wait, hold on. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mythics. We have about what is this? 8 packs to go. Do we get another mythic? Can we do it? 10 mythics, please. Let's pray to the magic gods that we get the 10 mythics. Okay, here we go. Okay, no, it's a rare. We get the Archfiend of the Dross. Alright, so this is for 2 black, Phyrexian Demon, 6/6 flying. Archfiend of the Dross enters battle with 4 oil counters in it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove an oil counter from Archfiend of the Dross. Then, if it has no oil counters, you lose the game. So whenever a creature in the opponent control dies, its controller loses 2 lives. Okay. So, no mythic there. but we still have 7 more tries. Okay, here we go. So chances are less than 50% that we would get another mythic in this last 7 packs. Oop, close. We get a Caught Fire of Resistance foil Planeswalker for 2 red. So +2. Search your library for a basic mountain card. Reveal it, put in your hand, then shuffle. -3. Caught Fire Resistance deals damage to target creature equal to the number of mountains you control. And -7, you get an emblem with whenever mountain enters battlefield under your control, this emblem deals 4 damage to any target. Wow, that is pretty good. I would love to use that in one of my decks. Yeah. Okay, we got a Razor Verge ticket from that land side. Oh! And we get Mythic number 10, and it's in the showcase slot. Okay, let's see what it is. It will be Jin Gitaxias Borderless Showcase art. Right, it's one of the Praetors. Second one we got next to Elish Norn, but this time it's in the Borderless treatment. Very beautiful, nice, smooth looking art. So it's a 5/5 legendary creature for 5 blue. It's a Phyrexian Praetor. Whenever you cast an artifact, instant, or sorcery spell, copy that spell. You may then choose new targets for the copy. This ability triggers only once each turn. Whenever an opponent casts an artifact, instant, or sorcery spell, counter that spell. This ability triggers only once each turn. Oh my goodness. This is great for my, what do you call this? Calamax deck, where copying is the key, and you get a counter as well on the first cast. So this is an auto-include for that deck or for any spell slinger deck. Nice pickup. Wow, Mythic number 10. Can we get 12? We still do have 6 packs to go. Might be a possibility. Okay, so you get the Scampy or Scampany. Well, nice to have some shrimp Scampy, to be honest. Okay, we have the uncommons here. More commons there. So 3 commons again. Land. Is that Nahiri? Nahiri gets completed. Okay, 6 packs to go. Now targeting 12 mythics. Is it possible to get 12 mythics here? Can we do it? To the magic gods. Here we go. Okay. So for the foil, we have this I-Court Synthesizer. Okay. Do we have another mythic? No, it's not. But we do get a Venerated Rot Priest. Uncommon for the showcase art here. Too bad, nothing there. Swing and a miss. Okay, down to the last 5. We've actually gotten a number of mythics from the list slot, so that I think that's where we got I think some good pickups. Okay, do we get a mythic? No, we don't. But we do get a Planeswalker, which is Tyvar Jubilant Brawler. So for 1 and black and green. So Tyvar here looks like he got it completed. You may activate abilities of creatures you control as though those creatures had haste. +1, untap up to 1 target creature. And -2, military cards, you may return a creature card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay. And a couple of uncommons here, a couple of commons there, and then the full art land. Okay, last 4. Can we do it? Can we do 12 mythics? Let's see. Okay, so we have Noxious Assault on the foil, and no. It's a Kemba Ka Enduring, so it's a cat cleric for 1 and a white, 2/2 legendary creature. Whenever Kemba Cat Enduring or another cat enters battlefield under your control, attach up to 1 target equipment you control to that creature. The good creatures you control get +1/+1, and then you can also pay 3 white, create a 2/2 white cat creature. Oh, and we get a second rare, which is Lux Artillery. So for 4, you get an artifact, and which says whenever you cast an artifact feature spell, it gains Sunburst. So this mechanic says it enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each color of mana spent to cast it. At the beginning of your end step, if there are 30 or more counters among artifacts and creatures you control, Lux Artillery deals 10 damage to each opponent. Right. Okay. Uncommons there. Again, commons. And a nice foil plains. Okay, last 3 packs. Maybe we're in the running for one more mythic. Perhaps, because it looks like out of these 30 packs, we so far got 10 mythics. And we have 3 packs left, so there's a 33% chance of getting a mythic. Let's see, maybe we get one here in the last 3 packs, so maybe 11 might be a more realistic number to target. And no, we don't got it. We have Misa Sunslayer though, which is a Phyrexian zombie elf for 3/3, 1 and black and green cast, so it has first strike, death touch. Whenever Misa Sunslayer deals combat damage to a player, choose 1, you draw a card and you lose 1 life, destroy target enchantment, remove up to 3 counters from target permanent. Okay, I think that's a pretty good card. Okay, and then a couple of uncommons. Last 2 packs, last 2 chances to get our 11th mythic. So far, we have already hit 10. Chances are getting slimmer that we will get 11th mythic, but we'll pray to the magic gods that we do. So for the foil, we get Anoint with Affliction. Is it? No, it's a rare. Darkslick Shores. Happy with that. Okay. So we're down to our last pack. Again, we did open this pack with, was it 2 mythics in 1 pack? Is there a chance that we can get 2 mythics in the last pack? Chances are slim to none, but there's still a chance. Okay, but now probably no chance because there's nothing on the mythic slot. Okay, so we get Annex Sentry. I was about to say Annex Entry. Yeah, so for the foil, and no, we don't get 11th mythic. So we get Encroaching Mycosynth, which is an artifact for 3 in the blue. Non-land permanents you control are artifacts in addition to their other types. The same is true for permanent spells you control and non-land permanent cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. Alright, then Necrogen Rot Priest. Okay, a bunch of uncommons here. Commons over there. And the land. Okay, so just to review what we actually got. On the foils, we did not get any mythics. Just a few rares. But really nothing of note here or of value from the foil slot. But in the mythic slot, let's run down what you got. So we got a nice borderless Jin-Gitaxias, Tyranax Rex, the Phyrexian Obliterator, Icar Moon Gauntlet, Niali Sun's Vanguard, Vraska, and the Staff of Completion. And then, so that's 7. Then we get the Johnny, we get the Sword of Feast and Famine, and Tiamat to round out our 10 mythics with another couple list cards. So, and we did get some solid rare cards from this set as well. So overall, I think this was a standout box. We did get 10 mythics, so we only had 6. While we did get Elder Nor in that one, I think in terms of playability, I like the cards that I got here. So I'm really looking forward to slotting them in my decks. So guys, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!